set for this homecoming ball game 2000 between the East Detroit Shamrocks and the Warren Cousino Patriots. Hi, I'm Gerry Kaminski. Rudy Marchand on camera. Glad you're with us today. A beautiful football Saturday for this homecoming game. And the Shamrocks look to snap a 3-game losing streak. They have hit the skids since winning their first 2 ball games of the year after a big win, including a big win against Frazier in the second week of the season that you saw here on Comcast. East Detroit has lost their last 3 by a total of 10 points. They lost after that 2-0 start. They lost to Lance Cruz by 7 points, losing a fourth quarter lead, a 14-0 lead, in fact, in that ball game. The Shams led and lost it. They then lost by 2 points on a last-second field goal to Lance Cruz North a couple of weeks ago. Last week, they lost by a point to Anchor Bay here at Memorial. When the Shams lost at 7-6, they missed an extra point and a couple of field goals as well. So East Detroit 2-3. They're 0-3 in the MAC Blue. They will not be defending their MAC Blue title this year. Warren Cousino, one of 3 teams that could take it from them. Cousino is 4-1 overall, 3-1 in the league. Their only loss coming to Anchor Bay, who also has 1 league loss, and those 2 teams are tied with Lance Cruz, who has just 1 league loss, and that was to Cousino. Lance Cruz won last night, though, so Cousino needs to win today to keep pace with the Lancers and Anchor Bay, who had a non-league victory last night in the MAC Blue. And we're going to get underway with the Shamrocks going to go on the offense first. That ball will go out of bounds, and ED will end up getting it at the 35-yard line. So ED will get the good field position to start, and we'll see what the Shams can do this week. They were shut down pretty much last week offensively by Anchor Bay, scoring just the 1 touchdown on a 50-yard run by Tim Gates, who's having another outstanding year for East Detroit. Jimm Kaminski is the quarterback. He took over in that Lance Cruz North game. He took over the quarterbacking duties a game and a half ago, and he is the starting quarterback for East Detroit now. Shamrock still, much of their offense comes on the ground with Tom Shankin, the fullback, number 40, and of course Tim Gates, number 28, the tailback. Full house back there. Matt Wojcik, number 2, also back there. It's Gates, good hole left side. And Tim has about 9 yards right off the bat before he is dropped by Eric Palin and also Koenig in on the stop, but a 9-yard pickup for Tim. Second down and 1. Shams would like to get off to a quick start today. Although, as we've said, in the 2 games as Gates will have a first down, being stopped by Adam Roca. And it is an East Detroit first down, though, out to their own 49. Gain of 6. Shams in their losses, as we have a Cousino player down, and that is Roca, who made the stop. Warren Cousino showed up here only about 7 minutes before the opening kickoff. Now, they did warm up at their home field, we were told, before coming here. And then got here about 7 minutes before kickoff, as we said. Shamrocks, in those 3 losses, as we mentioned, just by a total of 10 points. They've also had trouble hanging on to the football in the losses. Fumbling has been a concern for Coach Tim Miller's squad. And the Shams need to protect the football this week, establish a ground game, and also stuff the Patriots' ground game, which is also Cousino's strength this season. It is homecoming, as we said, and at halftime you'll see highlights from the parade before the game, plus we'll have all the halftime activities for you with the introduction of the court, of course, and the announcing of the homecoming queen, as well as the float winner and a performance by the EDHS marching band. So stay with us. We've got a good full day of football and homecoming activities for you. This is the Shamrocks' final home game this season. Their 6th game. Their last 3 games are on the road. So that's why homecoming a little bit early, September 30th. But, of course, when the season starts early, as Gates just pulls forward for about 6 more, and it will be 2nd down and 4 for the Shams. Gates, all 3 carries so far for 21 yards. Wide to the right for ED, Nick Catalanato, number 19. To the near side, it's Tom Bailey, number 3. But it's still Gates again for another ED first down. And Tim Gates just eating it up on the ground for ED. Andy Mizek on the stop. But it's another Shamrock first down to the 38. Another 6-yard pickup. Shams started this drive on their own 35 after the out-of-bounds kickoff. And they've run 4 plays. They've all been handoffs to Gates. How about again? He slipped the first tackler. Gates left side. And he is going to be close to and have another East Detroit first down. Down to the 27-yard line. Pickup of 11.
22 slide trap.
So Gates with 38 yards now.
Back to the field.
All 38 yards the Shams have gained. And, well, if they have to give it to Gates 40 times today to win, so be it. He can certainly handle the load. There have been some big rushing performances in the MAC lately. As Gates gets a couple there before being dropped by Frank Krasuski and Bart Fox. Gain of 2, 2nd down and 8. Corey Wilson of Clintondale is having an outstanding season. Lamazny out at Chippewa Valley having a good year. He just rushed for 282 yesterday in a victory over Stevenson. Gates again on the counter, but that one is stacked up. Still got a couple, but it'll be 3rd down and somewhat long for East Detroit. Their first really 3rd down opportunity here. Andy Mizek and Frank Krasuski on the stop. Gain a yard. It's 3rd and 7. So 7 offensive plays, 7 runs to Tim Gates. 3rd down, 7 now for ED, and we'll see what Coach Tim Miller comes up with. Kaminski, the quarterback, will roll this way. Option pitch. Gates has a lot of room, and he'll have another first down before being driven out by Eric Zallen at about the 11. It'll be another Sham first down, 12 yards on the pickup.
Number 28, Tim Gates on the option play.
And the Shams have their 4th first down of this drive, and they're down on the 11-yard line. Every play so far, Gates.
Yep. You get a chip and a steal.
Quarterback Keith Kaminski just right up the gut, and he gets it down for about 3 yards to the 8-yard line, perhaps 7.
Kenny, we're catching there.
And Kaminski will pick up
on the dive fake.
4, 2nd down, long 6.
I like the dive fake.
Shams looking to get on the board on their first possession. Down there in the red zone. Gates again, left side. Good contain by Cousino. However, Gates still gets it inside the 5. Adam Roca, nice job to stay home, number 6 for the Patriots. And Frank Karayeski also on the stop. But Gates picked up 3. It's 3rd and 3. Shams can get a first down just outside the 1 without scoring. 3rd down, about 3. Fake to Shankin, pitch, Gates, he has room, dives, and he should have the first down. short of the end zone, but it should be a Shamrock first down.
It's going to be a first down. It's going to be a first down.
And that will mark it first and goal at about the 1. Your officials for today's ball game: the referee Joe Denami, the umpire Todd Kelly, linesman Ed McCool, line judge Bob Jakowski, back judge Joe Kraus. It is a Shamrock first down. First and goal, Shams at the 1. They have taken the opening kickoff, driven all the way down the field. Kaminski keeps. Touchdown, East Detroit. Well, it's Kaminski who ends up taking it in. After Gates carried 10 times in that opening drive, it's a 12-play, 65-yard drive using 4 minutes, 48 seconds off the clock. Gates ran 10 times for 60 yards in the drive. Kaminski ran twice for 5 and the touchdown. Dave Wendtland in for the point after.
Out of the hole is number 3, Tom Bailey. The first kicker for the Shamrocks, number 36, David.
And Wendtland's kick sneaks in right side. It's good. So 7:12 left first quarter. Shamrocks on top. 7-0. And Cousino will get their hands on the ball for the first time today as the Shams go 65 yards in 12 plays. Gates running 10 of them for 60 yards. Jimm Kaminski finished the drive with a 1-yard touchdown run. Ball blows off the tee. It is a little breezy today. Shams were going with the wind. Did not bother putting the ball up. And as we said, they probably won't too much today if they've got their ground game going. Wendtland to kick. Fielded at the 10 by Brandon Miller. Miller comes this side, has room. Miller down the sideline, one man to beat Wendtland. Can't do it. See ya. Touchdown. 90-yard kick return. Brandon Miller, no flags. And just like that, Cousino can draw even at 7-6.
David Wendtland taken by number 20, Brandon Miller at the 10-yard line. He will return it 90 yards for a Warren.
Well, we're a point after away from a tie score, and also, though, putting Cousino's defense back on the field and ED's offense after they just had a 12-play drive. So Bill Koenig on for the point after. They're going to run a fake, and oh, got it. Unbelievable. You hardly ever see that when they all line up left and they snap it. Rich Walters pass to Miller, who scored the touchdown, and Cousino leads 8-7. Well, there was a little trick play on the 2-point. The snapper Miller snapped it, and he was an eligible receiver on the end. And Walters was able to find Miller in the end zone. Miller bobbled it, but hung on, and Cousino now leads 8-7. That takes a little starch out of the homecoming crowd here, and East Detroit will be getting the football right back after that 12-play, 65-yard drive. Koenig will put the foot to this one. Into the wind. It hangs up high. And it's taken by Bowser at about the 13. He's off the right side and gets out to about the 28. Good return before being stopped across the way by Tom Spear. And so ED will go back on offense, 1st and 10 at their own 27, well, at 28-yard line. 8-7 Cousino, 6:49 to go, first quarter. Eventful already on homecoming. Shams ground out a long touchdown drive. Cousino got it right back with a 90-yard kickoff return and then a trick play for a 2-point conversion. Well, both these units have to be a little tired. They were just both on the field for that 12-play drive. Kaminski keeps on the option. Ball loose. Cousino has it. And this is what has hurt the Shamrocks in their 3-game losing streak. They just have not been able to hang on to the football. And they lose it again here on this first play of the second drive of the ball game. Greg Bauer, number 68.
It looks like number 40, Tom Sanger, was the ball carrier on the play.
Kaminski kept the ball, gave it up, and Cousino has it first down at the Shamrock 20. So Cousino on offense for the first time this ball game. Tom Spear, 15, the quarterback. He's got Bill Koenig, Andy Mizek behind him in the backfield. It's 44 Mizek, who is tripped up by Josh McCarthy, but not before Mizek picks up 5 down to the 15. It'll be 2nd down and 5.
Number 44, Andy Mizek, the ball carrier. Number 12, Brett Powell on the tackle. 2nd down and 4.
65, John Baker, the center, leading Cousino out of the huddle. John Miller, number 2, split wide to the right. They give it to the first man through for a first down. That's Koenig, number 40, who is inside the 10 for a Cousino first down. Their first down of the ball game. He's down to the 8, gain of 7 and a first down. Koenig, a 6-foot, 200-pound junior. The other one in the backfield, Mishak, number 44, 6'1", 195 sophomore. Patriots down to the 1 as it was Mishak for 7. 2nd down and goal from the 1. So Cousino looking to come right back and add to their lead now. Mike Powell, their head coach.
It'll be 2nd down and goal from inches outside the Shamrock end zone.
Spear, touchdown on the hand to Koenig for him a yard out. And Cousino has wasted no time in grabbing now a 14-7 lead in a very explosive first quarter, but it's that turnover by the Shamrocks that cost them again. And here's that same extra point formation that the Shams got burned on the first time. I don't think they'll fool them twice. It's like, nope, they're going to do it again. And they convert again on the pitch to Richard Walters. Well, it's like, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. But Cousino has worked it twice. They lead 16-7, 5-17 in the first. We're back with the kickoff after this.
I'm a lifesaver. No, I've never given mouth to mouth, but I've lent an ear. I give to the United Way. It does wonders for my heart.
Back here at Eastpointe's Memorial Field, Cousino now with a 16-7 lead after the Shams grabbed a 7-0 lead on their first possession of the game. We haven't had we've had one defensive stop. That's when the Shams fumbled it away to Cousino. Remember back to week 2 of the season against Fraser, the victory for the Shamrocks that we had here on Comcast. ED forced 7 turnovers in that ball game. They did turn it over a couple against Fraser. Since that game, though, the Shamrocks giveaways have been many more than their takeaways. As we said, turnovers have really cost them in losses to Lance Cruz and Lance Cruz North. They lost by 1 to Anchor Bay last week. That ball was touched. That's a live ball. Picked up Bowser on about the 12. Tries to pick his way through and does a nice job to get out to about the 22, and there is a flag down. We might have a face mask as well, which will help the Shams.
by number 31, Brian Haley of the Patriots. There's a flag on the play.
See what the call is, and it looks like East clipping East Detroit, so that'll set them back. And the Shams will be starting deep in their own territory. Jimm Kaminski, the quarterback, as we said. Up front for East Detroit, you have Tony Migliorati, Louis Viter, Pat Corcoran, as the Shamrocks will be just outside their own 10-yard line. Also up front, Matt Koss and Ryan Burtney for East Detroit. Nick Catalanato split wide to this side, give us to Gates, hit immediately. Little gain, Josh Shepard and Joe Galante made the stop as Gates gets perhaps one, and it'll be second down and 9. Brent Bowser coming in with the play for East Detroit. Number 12, Robert Fulgenzi, number 4, also in the game.
Very good for a gain of 1 yard, second and 9, Shamrocks.
Shamrocks face second down 9. Kaminski keeps this way, has a little bit of room, and then is popped at the 16-yard line. Good hit by Richard Walters. Jesse Borrell also on the stop, and it's going to bring up third down and about 3 after a gain of 5 by Kaminski.
His run good for a
4 minutes left first quarter, 16-7 Cousino.
From the 16-yard line.
Third down call at 4 for East Detroit. First man shanking, nothing. And ED will have to kick it away. Staying home, Doug Baldridge, number 56, to make the play. And it's 4th down and 3 for the Shams.
Good for a gain of 1 yard.
Well, East Detroit will have to punt it away, apparently, from their own 18. You would expect that to be the call. They do have the wind at their back. Jimm Kaminski to punt it away. Cousino should get decent position, but Kaminski has a good leg.
And number 83.
Wobbles this one out toward midfield, takes a sham bounce. That's touched. And Cousino able to cover. That was Joe Galante, number 83, who bobbled it, and then he and Miller scrambled to get it back for Cousino, and that's where the Patriots will start on their own 48, 1st and 10. They lead at 16-7, 3:12 left, opening quarter. Remember to stay with us at halftime for all the homecoming activities, including highlights of the parade before the game today, and all the ceremonies and such at halftime on the field. Crowning of the Queen, announcing of the court, homecoming float winner, and of course a performance by the ED band. Motion for the Patriots. Pitch to Miller. Miller left side, has the corner. Miller puts his head down and bulls up near a first down before he's knocked out of bounds by Catalanato. And he is going to have the first down across the Shamrock 40, a gain of 12. And a Cousino first down at the Sham 39. Cousino entering this game 4-1 overall, 3-1 in the league. Their lone loss to Anchor Bay. Shams 2-3 overall, 0-3 in the blue, as we've said. 3 straight losses to Lance Cruz North, and Anchor Bay by a total of 10 points after opening the season with victories against Ferndale and Fraser. And the Shams get drawn offside by that motion of the Patriots. Be the first penalty, second penalty of the ball game against East Detroit. They also had that clipping call against them. And it'll be a first down 5 for Cousino from the 34.
There is a flag on the play. The call will be against the Shamrocks for encroachment. There's a 5-yard penalty.
Eric Zalen split wide to the near side for the Pats on 1st and 5 now. Here comes that shift again. They shift the tight end Galante over to the right side. Handoff is to the right side. Shams string it out pretty well. Richard Walters on the carry, and there's a flag down again. Well, let's see what this one will be. It's going to be clipping Cousino. So the first penalty of the day on the PAT will back them up big. And it'll remain first down. Now it'll be first down and around 20. 2:26 until the end of the first. As you see the call made by referee Joe Denami. Patriots will be backed up to the Sham 47. It'll be first down in around 18 after the spot of the foul call. Zalen again split to the right. On the option, Spear has room left side, cuts it up, and gets good yardage all the way back to about the original line, so he gets that 15 back. Got about 12 of it back to the 34, so it'll be second down and 5. Second down and 5, for a 39-yard line. Spear, straight give, first man, that's Mishek, and he's hit and stopped immediately after getting back to the line of scrimmage. Nice job by the Shams. Tom Shankin there on the stop. Also Josh McCarthy gave him a yard, third down and 4. Cousino pretty big up front, including big 74 Scott Steenberg, 6'3", 310-pounder. On third down, first pass attempt of the day. Spear, they set up the screen and they've got room. First down and more to Richard Walters all the way inside the 20. To about the 18. Well executed screen by the Patriots. To number 12, Richard Walters. It's a 14-yard pickup. And Cousino first down, their 4th of the ball game. One of their touchdowns came on a 90-yard kick return, the other on just a short 20-yard drive after a Shamrock fumble, so not really piling up big yards or first downs yet, but they are certainly getting the job done. It's 16-7. Pitch, and staying on his feet for a moment was Koenig, and able to actually pick up about 3. It'll be second down and 7. 25 seconds and rolling in the quarter. Probably one more play before this first quarter will come to an end. And now we have a Shamrock timeout with 22 seconds left in the quarter. Well, across the way from Memorial today, it's the St. Barnabas Church Festival. Take a look at some of that over there. Rides going, tents. Hopefully a good part of the crowd will spend some time over there after the game. Nice day. Don't have to sit inside at O'Hara's. Although I probably will for a little while. So Warren Cousino, after falling behind 7-0, driving again with a 16-7 lead. Shamrocks took the opening kickoff and moved it 65 yards in 12 plays. All rush, 10 of the runs to Tim Gates.
Wildcats 23. Michigan State 10.
Following a 1-yard touchdown run by Kaminski to cap that opening drive, Cousino came right back. 90-yard kick return by Brandon Miller and a 2-point conversion to take the lead. Then after a Shamrock fumble, the Patriots moved it 20 yards for another touchdown on a Koenig TD run. Ball loose, Spear picks it up. He'll lose about a yard, and it'll be 3rd down for the Pats. 3rd down 8 now for Cousino, and that will be the final play of this first quarter. So a spirited and action-packed first 12 minutes. After a quarter, it is Cousino 16, Shams 7. When the second begins, Cousino will face a 3rd and 8 inside the 20.
We promote and protect the privilege of participation in extracurricular athletics.
We promote lifetime values like hard work, teamwork, sportsmanship, and citizenship.
We help reach and motivate students.
We develop policies as a group and enforce them as a responsibility of membership.
We are coaches, game officials, and administrators voluntarily working for the common good of kids.
We are your school.
We are the MHSAA.
Welcome back to Memorial Field. It is 3rd and 8 for the Patriots to open this second quarter. They lead at 16-7. Hand to Koenig, and he's dropped immediately. I'll tell you what. By Robert Banfield of the Shams at the 16. Bring up 4th down, and we might have a field goal attempt for the Patriots here. They are going with the wind. Koenig gained a couple. It's 4th down, and we will have a field goal attempt by Bill Koenig. It'll be a 32-yard attempt for Koenig. He's going with the wind, plenty of foot, and it is good. And would have been good from a lot farther out. So the Patriots get on the board again. They now lead at 19-7 on the 32-yard field goal by Koenig. 11:26 until halftime. Cousino now leading at 19-7.
The Cousino score is now 19-7 in favor of the Patriots, with 11:26 remaining in the first half.
Again, it is homecoming, so stay with us at the half for all the activities. Shamrocks, as we said, this is their final home game of the year. They're on the road the next 3 Friday nights, October 6th, 13th, and 20th. Next week, the Shamrocks will be taking on Warren Mott. All games at 7 o'clock. This is Friday the 6th at Warren Mott, Friday the 13th at Roseville, Friday the 20th at Grosse Pointe North. Shamrocks, after that 2-0 start, now sit 2-3, as we said, and need to win out to assure themselves of a state playoff berth. Need to win out, finish 6-3. That would get them in for sure. 5-4 could. Last year, Shams were 5-4 and missed out on the playoff point system. Shams have never made the state playoffs. Cousino, a win today would put them within 1 win of clinching a playoff berth. It would move them to 5-1. Gates at the 5, 25-30, 35, and Gates out to around the 40. A nice return by Tim Gates. Sets the Shams up with good field position at their own 40-yard line, and that's where East Detroit will start 1st and 10. So, see if the Shams can get their offense going again. After that first drive that they scored, the last 2 drives have ended in a fumble and a 3-and-out. They haven't done much. Gates 11 carries, 61 yards. Kaminski, quick drop, fake the throw. Now he will come over the middle, complete to Fowler, who comes up a couple yards shy of the first down. That's the first pass attempt of the Shams today, and it goes for 8 yards. Nice job by Kaminski, throwing across his body to find Fowler for 8 yards. It's 2nd and 2. Tom Bailey splits wide to the left. Catalanato to the near side. They'll option. Kaminski keeps, dives for about a yard. He'll be about a yard shy. Wrapped up by Frank Kieski. and it'll be 3rd down and a yard for ED. 3rd and a yard from midfield. Fowler and Fulgenzi come in with the play. See what Tim Miller calls here. Give it to Gates, or do you give it to Big Tom Shankin, your fullback, who is a load? Shankin, 5'9", 220. They'll pitch Gates. Gates picks forward and will have the 1st down. Roca and Kayeski on the stop, but Gates picks up a couple, needed one, got 2 for a Shamrock 1st down. Their 7th 1st down of the ball game. First 1st down, though, since the opening drive of the ball game. Shams trailing now 19-7. Trying to get back in it after Cousino has scored 19 unanswered. Here's Shankin, the fullback. Tom just pulls his way across the 45 to the 43 for a pickup of 5. Mishak and Galante on the stop. And it's 2nd down and 5. 9:13 until halftime. Shamrocks trailing 19-7 after taking a 7-0 lead on the opening possession. Here's Gates, big hole left side. And a nice job. Rich Walters got him around the ankle to slow him up, and Joe Galante finished him up. Picked up 4. It'll be 3rd and 1 for the Shams. 13th carry today for Gates. 13 carries, 67 yards unofficially for the Shamrock senior halfback. Third and a yard. Gates, he's stuffed. I don't think he got it, and it'll bring up 4th down. 4th down. Shams just inside the Cousino 40 will face now 4th down and a little more than a yard. And I would assume that Tim Miller will go for it, trailing by 12 points inside the Cousino 40. No hesitation, no debate. They will go on 4th down. Bowser splits to the left. Genzi to the right. Kaminski will roll on 4th down. Throwback screen to Gates. And Tim has the 1st down and more down the sideline. Knocked out of bounds by Zalen, but it is a Shamrock 1st down to the 21 of Cousino. Well executed screen there by the Shams as they pick up 19 yards and the 1st down to the 21 of Warren Cousino.
21 yards.
1st down, Shams at the 21. Little throwback screen worked like a charm there. Here's Gates left side, slips the 1st tackler. And he is down inside the 15. Gonna be right on the 15, and it'll be a gain of 6, 2nd down and 4. Yeah, we might have a shootout today. And we're going to have an officials timeout.
6 yards on the play.
As we have,
2nd down and 4. There is an official timeout.
Could be
on the field.
looks like an in. Yeah, Gates is going to limp off the field. Well, Tim Gates will have to come off the field for at least a play, and it looks like maybe that right shoulder got jammed, perhaps, or collarbone area is what he's grabbing at. So it's 2nd down 4. Hopefully this won't keep Tim out long. Shams could ill afford to lose him. Kaminski rolls right on 2nd down. had a man in the end zone, then throws, and it's intercepted. Boy, had Fulgenzi open for a moment, threw too late, and it's picked off in the end zone by Brandon Miller. Well, Brandon Miller has been a thorn in the Shamrock side today, and we'll be back with the Cousino possession after this.
Without sportsmanship, the games aren't what they're cracked up to be. This message brought to you by the MHSAA.
So Cousino takes over on their own 20 after the interception in the end zone by Miller. Miller also has a 90-yard touchdown on a kickoff for the Patriots today, so he's been a thorn in ED's side, as we've said. Also caught a two-point conversion pass. Big play there. Shams were driving, and they turn it over in the end zone. Second turnover of the day for East Detroit. Koenig for about 3. It'll bring up second down. Second down and 7. The yardage right now, if you add up all the yardage, Shamrocks have the advantage, but trail 19-7. Yards from scrimmage at least. Cousino with a 90-yard kick return touchdown. Their second touchdown came on just a short 20-yard drive. Spear back, looks long down the sideline, and it's broken up out there, intended for Galante, and Jason Strong back on the coverage to break it up, incomplete. That is the first incomplete pass we've seen by either team today. Shamrocks 2 of 2 through the air. Cousino was 2 of 2 until then. So now it's third down and a long 7. Eric Zalen comes split to this side along with Rich Walters on third down. Koenig, the lone back behind Spears. Trouble getting the snap, and there's flags down. That's going to be, I would assume, movement on Cousino, and that'll back them up 5. So the 5-yard walk-off will make it third down and 13 now, or third and 12 for Cousino. Cousino working with the wind in this second quarter. 6:07 left in the first half. Cousino a 19-7 lead. Spear out of the shotgun. Low snap. Good job to get it. Comes this way. Flag down. And Spear just throws it away in the direction of Zalen, incomplete. There is a flag down as well. That'll be a hold.
Number 15,
but I would think the Shams would probably decline this and bring up fourth down.
There is a flag on the play. And the penalty will be holding against the Patriots offense.
Well, I think you got to decline this and bring up 4th and 12. Make them punt, and it is declined. Bring up 4th and 12. Cousino will have to kick it away, and East Detroit should get pretty decent field position now. With 6 minutes to play in the first half, and Cousino leading 19-7.
Taking the ball will be number 40, Phil Koenig.
Phil Koenig to punt.
Number 19, Nick Catalano.
Nick Catalano is deep for ED, and now we have a Cousino timeout. Well, Tim Gates on the sideline has his jersey and pads off, shoulder pads off. He's being worked on down there on the bench. And so we'll just have to wait and see if Gates returns to this one, but it does look like the right shoulder or collarbone area for Gates that is being worked on by the Shamrock trainer. He would normally be back receiving this punt by the Patriots, but with With Tim on the bench, Nick Catalanato will be the deep man. Joe Saputo will also be back there for East Detroit. 19-7, Cousino on top with 6 minutes left in this first half, and at halftime we'll have all the pageantry of homecoming for you. Highlights from the parade earlier today, and then the full halftime show, performance by the ED Band, homecoming court, and Queen announcement. Bad snap, Koenig though picks it up and booms a beauty. Driven back to the 37, it's Catalanato, and he's going to be dropped there. Jesse Borrell made the stop. Nice job by Koenig to pick up the bad snap, and then he boomed an end-over-ender, and the Shams will be at their own 36-yard line. Well, Gates now has the pads and jersey back on, so they have attended to him, and Tim got his helmet in his hands on the sideline. He'll be ready to get back into action. And he won't be out there for this first play, but Gates, I'm sure, will be going in with the next snap now for East Detroit. His place taken in the Shamrock backfield for this play by Josh McCarthy. Kaminski keeps, almost lost the ball, and is sacked for a 5-yard loss by Andy Mishak. That'll be a loss of 4 for Kaminski. Second down and 14. And now Gates re-enters the ball game. Bailey also will come in from the sidelines with the play. Second down, 14 for East Detroit. Bailey wide near side, Catalanato wide to the left. I formation, pitch to Gates near side. Gates got a block flag down. He got a block that was illegal, apparently. Didn't get much. Got 4 to the original line, but looks like it's probably going to go against Easy to hold, and we'll see. Or was it a hold? And so if Cousino, let's see, if they decline, it brings up 3rd and 10. If they accept, it'll be second down and around 22, looking at where the spot is. And they are indeed going to accept the penalty. So it will remain second down, but it's going to be second down and 21 now. Ball at the 25. Shams have to get to the 46. Shamrocks working into the wind also here in this second quarter. High set again, flag down. Kaminski's pass. A little off Bowser's knee. Catchable ball, though. That pass has to be caught. There is a flag, though, again. And might have had motion by the Shamrocks. That's what it is, motion. This will probably be declined. Pass was incomplete, so they're going to decline this penalty and bring up 3rd and 21. So it's still 4:48 to go in the half, and East Detroit trailing in this one, 19-7. Shams will face a 3rd and 21 from their own 25. Pro set back of now in at quarterback number 20, Joe Saputo for this one. Saputo rolls left, tucks it down, and good job by Joe to get out across the 35, but he's still going to be well short of the first down, and it'll bring up 4th down for East Detroit. Well, Saputo got it out to the 38, gain of 13. But it'll be 4th down and still 8 for East Detroit. And they'll have to kick it away into the wind here with 4:10 and rolling to go in this first half. Kaminski in the punt. back for Cousino. Good snap. No pressure. Kaminski hits a floater that goes out of bounds. Going to be marked across the way out at about the 44-yard line. So Cousino with good field position. 1st and 10 at their own 44, and still 3:48 left in the first half. They lead it 19-7. Patriots going with the win in this quarter. Tom Spear, just 1 out of 2 so far on the day for 14 yards. Cousino has kept it on the ground much of the time as well when they've had it. As we said, a short TD drive and a 90-yard kick return have been big. Ball loose, and it's hopped on by Scott Steenberg, the big 310-pound lineman, after Spear lost it. Loss of 4 on the play. Larry Ellington forced that fumble, and it'll be 2nd down and 14. Well, Steenberg, Johnny on the spot there, the 6'3", 310-pound junior, pounced on that loose ball as Spear scrambled away after finding nobody downfield. Good coverage by the Shams. John Baker, the center, 65, leads them out. 2nd and long, Cousino. Here's the shift as they shift the tight end, Galante, over to the right side. And a great job there. Matt Wojcik put the stop on Rich Walters after a loss of 2 more, and it's going to be 3rd down and long. Timeout. Shamrocks, as they hope to get the football back here with 2:42 left in the half. Shams trail 19-7. 2nd timeout. Cousino hasn't been burning it up despite the 19-7 lead. As we said, a 90-yard kick return for a TD, a short 20-yard drive for a touchdown, and then a field goal after the Shams defense held them. Football game here on homecoming. A little breezy, as it usually seems to be for the homecoming games, but temps are gotta be upper 60s, low 70s. Just a bright sunny day, few clouds. Couldn't ask for much better football weather. Third down and about 15 coming up for the Patriots here. Allen wide to the near side. Blown back is Koenig behind Spear. Motion man, double reverse, ball loose again. And this time the Shams fall on it. Runner Banfield, number 47, recovers the fumble as Cousino goes for a little bit of trickery. And it cost them first turnover of the game by Cousino. Shams, big possession now at the Cousino 32, 2:37 left in the half. Shams trail by 12. And let's see if they can convert this turnover into points. Big break for ED if they can take advantage. Saputo stays in at quarterback. Fakes, rolls right, in trouble, down he goes. He slipped down on his own, but he wasn't going to get away. It didn't look like from Jesse Morrow. Way back at the 41-yard line. A loss of 8 on the play. And it's 2nd down and 18 for East Detroit. High formation, back of Saputo, just a straight give to Gates. He lost the ball, but he got it back, and it'll be 3rd down and long after a gain of 1. A lot of dropsies out there today. It ain't wet. Timeout, Shams with 1:44 left. Gates got a yard and recovered his own fumble. So the Shams will face third and around 17 from the 40. Closer to 18.
Shamrocks will have a third down and
1:44 and a half. At halftime, we'll have all the homecoming pageantry for you. So stay with us for that. We've got lots of football action in the next couple weeks on Game of the Week. In addition to this game, we've got 2 St. Clement games. Royal Oak Shrine against St. Clement. In fact, that's being played tomorrow as we tape this ball game. So we'll be seeing those ball games all during this week. And then next week is St. Clement's homecoming game against Detroit Loyola. So we'll have that one for you as well. Third and long, Shamrocks from the Cousino 40. They recovered a Patriot fumble moments ago, trying to take advantage of it. Saputo rolls, throws down the side, complete to Bowser inside the 20 for a Shamrock first down. Adam Roca on the stop, but Bowser able to find a seam in the Cousino secondary, and it is a 23-yard pickup and a Shamrock first down. Second reception of the day for Bowser. First and 10, Shams at the 17.
Spot the ball at the Warren 17-yard line. First and 10, Shamrocks.
This would be big for ED to get on the board before the half and draw closer. Saputo gets still fighting. Finally brought down. I tell you what, that was Frank Kieski, who's 5'11", 220, and he had trouble bringing down the 5'11", 159. Bowser finally did so after a loss of a yard, though, and it's second and 11. Remember, the Shams are going into the wind. 1:05 and rolling. Saputo back. Throws it up. Bowser wide open again. And near a first down to the 6 with 56 seconds to play. This will be very close. And it appears that the Shams should have. Now we're going to have to measure this one. They'll call timeout for a measurement. 56 seconds to play until halftime.
Stopping the clock with 56 seconds remaining in the first half.
So the Shamrocks have found a passing game here late in the second half. Second quarter, I should say. And it looks like a Shamrock first down it is. Their 10th of the ball game. It'll be first and goal Shams from the 6.
And so with 56 seconds remaining in the half, the Shamrocks are knocking on the door. They will have first and goal from inside the 10-yard line. Stop the ball at the
Shams trying to take advantage of the Cousino turnover. Down there on the 6, first and goal. Saputo throws, corner of the end zone, touchdown! Tom Bailey with the reception. 6-yard TD pass from Saputo, and the Shams are right back in this football game as it's 19-13. Well, Tom Bailey started this season as the Shamrocks' starting quarterback. He was replaced by Jimm Kaminski midway through the Lance Cruise North game. Now Kaminski has been replaced by Saputo here in this homecoming game. Saputo throws the TD pass. Wendtland's kick is good, and with 49 seconds left in the half, it's now Cousino 19, East Detroit 14. Shams take advantage of the Cousino turnover. We're back with the kickoff after this. Well, back here at Memorial Field, the crowd now back into this ball game as the Shams just take advantage of a Cousino turnover after the fumble recovery by Robert Banfield of East Detroit. Joe Saputo leads them down. Touchdown run pass, 6-yard pass to Tom Bailey, making it 19-14. Cousino still with 49 seconds. And remember the last time the Shamrocks kicked off, Brandon Miller took it 90 yards for a touchdown. Cousino also will be receiving the second half kick. Shamrocks offside. That'll back it up 5. Shamrocks Wendtland just going to put that kickoff on the ground, it looks like. Just prevent a run back by Cousino. Patriots will have 49 seconds and 2 timeouts left and be going with the win. And again, a little line drive. Bounces up to Derek Miller. And Miller will be driven down by Banfield, who's having a good ball game for East Detroit. Cousino will start 1st and 10 at their own 32. Now we'll see what the Patriots and Coach Mike Powell decide to do here with 44 seconds left, whether they try to get on the board again or just run the clock out and go to the halftime locker room with a 5-point lead. Koenig tripped up after a gain of maybe a yard. And the Patriots look like they'll be content to take this 5-point lead into the locker room at the half. They will get the ball to begin the second half. We're inside now of 20 seconds to play in the half, and they might not even have to snap the ball again. And they will not. So very entertaining first half of football. East Detroit will be down 5 heading to the halftime locker room. It's Cousino 19, East Detroit 14. Stay with us. We should have a good second half for you coming up. And before that, let's take a look at some highlights of the homecoming. Shamrocks scoring just before the half to get back within 5. It is 19-14. Shams down 5. Shams have had the better of it statistically. 10 first downs to Cousino's 4. Shams have run the ball 27 times for 91 yards. 5 of 6 through the air for 67 for 157 total yards of offense. Cousino has run it 17 times for 49 yards. 2 of 3 through the air for 17. So just 66 total yards of offense for Cousino. Shamrocks took the opening kickoff, drove 65 yards in 12 plays. Jimm Kaminski went over from a yard out on the quarterback keeper to cap the drive. Tim Gates carried 10 for 60 yards in that opening drive. Since, he carried 6 times for 14 yards after that opening drive. He did sustain a little bit of a shoulder or collarbone injury and really hasn't been carrying it much the latter half of that first half. Cousino came back a 90-yard touchdown return on the kickoff by Brandon Miller. Then after recovering a sham fumble at the 20, they pounded it in again on a 1-yard run by Koenig. They converted the 2-point both times for a 16-7 lead. A field goal made it 19-7. Then just before the half, as we said, the Shams recovered a fumble. They had been driving earlier, but an interception in the end zone killed the drive. Then East Detroit recovered a fumble. Robert Banfield recovered a Cousino fumble, and the Shams took it in. 6-yard pass from Joe Saputo to Tom Bailey. Saputo came in at quarterback for East Detroit, replacing Kaminski. And so that's where we stand, 19-14. This is a pretty important opening possession for both ball clubs. Banfield ripped the ball away, but Koenig was whistled dead up at about the 31 after a gain of 2. Koenig had 6 carries for 17 yards in the first half. Check the carry, too. It was Meshach, who carried 3 for 13 yards in the first half.
2 yards on the carry before...
Second down and 8. As you said, this is a pretty big series for both teams. If the Shamrocks can hold them and take possession, they'll have a chance to grab the lead. Cousino a chance to reestablish their dominance. Koenig, good cutback, and he's going to have a first down across the 40. Got a good contained block out there. Miguel Wilson and Larry Ellington, Jason Strong, there on the stop, but it's a pickup of 9 for Koenig and a first down Cousino out to the 40. Well, congratulations to Gerry Sapaliga, named the homecoming queen at halftime. Gerry, very active in sports for East Detroit as well as other activities, but of course a member of the basketball, volleyball, and soccer teams. So congratulations, Gerry, on being named homecoming queen. And the senior class, congratulations as well, as they won the float competition, a circus theme this year. They had a shooting a guy out of a cannon for their float. I still can't really call them floats, for their A-frame. They're not like we used to do when we had floats and could build big giant ones. There's that shift movement by Cousino.
That's got to be procedure. Their guy.
And East Detroit guy broke the plane, and that is going to be the call, encroachment Shamrocks. 4th penalty against East Detroit, and this is going to be very close to a first down, and it will be a Cousino first down. So first down Cousino on the Shamrock side of the field now. Opening possession of this second half. Cousino with a 19-14 lead. Glad you've joined us today on Comcast for this one. Cousino trying to keep pace with Lance Cruz and Anchor Bay in the MAC Blue division. East Detroit out of the divisional race, trying to play spoiler, but also trying to keep their state playoff hopes alive. Shamrocks need to win their last 4 ball games, starting now, to get to a 6-3 mark and a sure playoff berth. They could get in at 5-4, but they would have to rely on points, playoff points. 6 wins gets them in automatically. They sit 2-3 right now, and their last 3 games after this are on the road. Koenig about a yard shy of the first down. It'll be 3rd down and about 2. Shamrock's next 2 ball games against Warren Mott and against Roseville. Mott sits 2-4, Roseville 0-6, so the Shams could be favored to win those perhaps. If they win today, they'd be 3-3. Their final game, though, is at Grosse Pointe North. That one would be a tough one for the Shams to win, as there's a first down for Koenig. They would certainly be underdogs to the Northmen, but they played North somewhat tough last year on the Shamrocks home field here in the final game of the year when they, again, needed a win to make the playoffs. It could come down to that again this season, and this time it would be on the Norsemen's home field. But that's looking way down the road. Shams have to take care of business here today first. Walters picks his way off the right side for about 4 or 5 more. And so far, this opening drive by Cousino in this second half is somewhat reminiscent of the Shams opening drive of the ball game in the first half, as Walters gained 5 when East Detroit used up 12 plays, almost 5 minutes on the clock, and went 65 yards for the first score of the game. Motion, they run it to the left side, the strong side with Koenig. And a good job by the Shams to stack that up. Tom Shankin on the bottom of the pile. He got some help from Sean Baker. And it'll be 3rd and 3 after a pickup of 2. Well, Koenig is now taken it 5 times on this possession for Cousino. Cousino has run 8 plays on this drive, all rushes. We've got an official's timeout, an equipment problem with Koenig for Cousino.